suppose I could move this canvas off while I do this. I've got plenty of room here. Actually, let's see here. There. Oh. So I didn't get out any reference photos today. We're going to play it by ear a little bit. I have a couple techniques to try with the new paints, and I ordered yet more new paints. So very exciting, very exciting day! Yay! They were having a sale, and you know how I am. I realized when I bought the new paints, probably need to replenish these, but I like to order kind of the minimum for free shipping so that, you know, I kind of see how things are going. So I realized when I ordered these before, I didn't order any yellow or any blue. So I thought I'd rectify that a bit. Maybe we might do these. They're a little bit complementary colors, so they may go a little bit gray. Let's try it anyway. I'm going to need way more paint than this. Probably have to supplement with some of our other ones. Well, that's fine. We can do that. We can do that. I wanted to see how thick this white was anyway. Oh, my deer's coming. Or a deer's coming. Oh, that is nice and thick. I may thin that down a little more. I mixed some new white and wasn't sure where we stood on it. Orange. And maybe even a little more white. Get a nice light sort of sky going there. Just a couple drops of red. Alright, so one thing we have not tried with this is a puddle pour, which is a ring pour. So you get your paint in a cup, which I've been doing. A ring pour, you kind of swish it while you're putting it down, and it makes like little rings. Puddle pour is you just hold it, and it more blends together. So we're going to try that. I want to see if I can get a nice sort of gentle sky doing that. That is probably enough paint. But let's, I'm going to thin this white down a little bit more. It's a little thicker than I thought it was. So they were doing a canvas sale. And you know, I buy the bargain packs anyway, but it was more off even the bargain pack price. Could not resist. So I've got 20 more 12 by 16 canvases coming in, which I was actually low on, so that's fine. You know, do I feel like that's still a little thick, or do I feel like that's more what I want to? Oh, no, it's not that thick, is it? And while we coat this canvas, that can sit there. I'm only going to do the top half for now. Yeah, it's about the same thickness-wise. We'll see how far that goes. It's fine. It's not the cleanest swiper in the world, but it's not terrible. I figured we'd do the pour today, right now, in the morning while it's still cool. Then I'm going to leave the AC on, and in the afternoon I might come out and do some other painting. But I thought for the pour painting I wanted to try it now. It's supposed to get 85 today, which is pretty warm for pour paint particularly. And I know I have the AC, but still I don't like to push it too much. So I'm going to get some don't really want to pop, do they? Okay, well, let's give it a go. Oh, do I want to go dead center or kind of off to one side or the other? Oh, that's a toughie. I'm going to go dead center and maybe a little high. I know, just dead center. Let's go dead center or kind of move up. Oh, now I'm confusing myself. Starts doing funky stuff after a while, so that's why I kind of held it for a second. This might be a little funkier than what I want for this, but let's see what it does because we can always change it. Somehow I had that off. Well, who knows? I do things. It's one of those things. Okay, let's see how this works. It's still a little bit more lines in it than what I thought it was going to have. I thought it would be a little more gentler look to it. I think what I'm going to do is swipe it real quick and then try tilting it. Move the little light or something. For the high of the day or how it is right now this second? Is it already that hot out here? This morning it said it would be 85 later today. And hopefully that's still the case. Well, not hopefully. I'd love for it to only be 79. I went out for my walk early. Oh, I am hitting everything there. Get a nice smooth sky if you're going to keep hitting stuff. Okay. I like this part down here. Let's see how everything flows together. Seeing that that's quite going to do what I want it to do, I might get out the blower. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit that with the blower. Especially if I'm going to just drop things in it. I'm just going to move that along there. If I'm going to blow it, I might as well put these extra bits in there because those should blow out. I mean, it did. I can't say it didn't work. I like this part of the puddle pour better than that part, but I think it worked pretty well. Just not quite giving me the effect that I want. You might as well get the air bubbles out if you're getting it to dry. Okay, let me see if I can stand over here to one side. I could just move it, but you know. Maybe I can't. Hold on. With the way my cord is, it's probably better if I do it from this side. If I'm going to do it from the side. Oh, I'm a little closer this way anyway. see what we can do here with the tilt. So I'm going to turn it this way for a second. I didn't quite do all the paint going out there. It does not like that part of the canvas right there. I suspect there's not quite enough paint there. Add just a little white there, maybe. It's got something to work off. Oop! Didn't mean to put the dots in there. I'm going to swipe that in there. There's some sections where there just wasn't quite enough paint. I like that, I have to say. I was going to tilt it, and I'm not sure if I don't just want to leave it. This guy's this part's a little plain. Not too bad, just a little plain. Could try, oh, you know, I could try blowing it back over that direction. Let's try it. Interesting. It did ridge up a little bit funky though. Still probably try a little bit of a tilt with that, not too much. There's a center bit here I'm not overjoyed with. The new Middle East restaurant worked out real well. The key is to let them tell you when it's ready. That's the key. Still took them an hour. But you feel like they got to get things together a little bit more than that. It's not so bad for calling in and picking up like I do, because you can call it in as long as you know that it's going to be an hour. I just called it in when they opened at 11, picked it up a little after 12. Always that one spot, you know. Looks a little more like clouds that way, I think. This is quite a lovely sky, really. I'll pour it a little bit this direction, I think. It'd get a little bit more of a horizontal swoosh to it this way. I like that. I like the corals. I like the purples and corals look nice together. Well, typically, I kind of like to have an area where it gets lighter, kind of way down here now, but that's okay. There's a little bit here that's not covered at all. We should probably do something about that. See if we can mush this together and pleasing fashion. Now I have a little bit of purple on there. This part here is a little bit of a problem, but we might be able to just blow that right on out of there. Put a little bit of this color in there. Some of those air bubbles. Yeah, me too. I think it might be kind of nice if we could get food out once a week and alternate between the Chinese restaurant and the mini stream. Helped a lot going on Sunday because the parking meters don't run, so you didn't have any sort of parking issue. I put in a little more paint than I needed, but I'd kind of like to, again, to get that horizontal swoosh going there. And this lighter part. The top part's not moving that much at this point because we got it so well poured out already. But let's see how that goes. Interested how this will all pan out there. This part moved a little more. There we go. That's pretty nice. It's a very interesting sky, isn't it? I'm not minding that too much. I'm going to tilt it a little bit over that last little bit and kind of work it in a little better. Now what to do, huh? Oh, the little bird. Well, I'm going to say the bird bath. It's actually their water dish, but there's a little birds use it as a bird bath. All right, now the next thing I was going to try on. It's so pretty now. I'm wondering if I want to. Or just let it dry and come back to it. Well, you know, let's go ahead and try it. So I was going to try is literally a shovel pour, where you have a shovel. Oh, hello, Min. Hang on. Hello, sweetheart. What are you doing? Is that okay? Another big nuts. Yeah, it's for you. It's for you, man. Got it all right? You want to spot me? Oh, there's a second man. What about the second man? The new man. All right. Well, let's put a little more food down for you. You get a cup for that. Let's skip all over this. The shovel pour is quite literally putting paint in the shovel, or you can use a little tray. I got this shovel, and you layer the paint on there, and then you just sort of pour it out. Gives it a slightly different technique. Now, since this has ended up being a bit of a sunset sky, I think we'll use all sort of dark colors down in this part and then maybe highlight it with something. I'm going to add just some interesting dark colors in there, I think. Here's my indigo. Looks more like black. Is that one that's black? It is. Spotted it. Not sure if I need to do this more as a pattern to begin with, or if the pattern will form as I shovel it out of here. I guess we're going to find out. Put a little yellows in there. Put some of our funky pastel yellow in. That always does some interesting stuff, doesn't it? That other one, the sky dried really nice. I'm just waiting to see if I want to put something on it. A little more of this blue. Maybe a little of that. Oh, let me, you know, I was sitting here, I don't think I used any of the new colors, and the point was to test the new colors. You know, I get excited, and I don't know what in the heck's going on down there. Let's at least use the new purple then. Maybe a touch of the new orange. Out pretty much the way it is in the shovel, which isn't necessarily optimal because I hadn't really planned on it doing that. But good to know. So pretty much comes out exactly however I left it on there. That's how it's going to come out. Fine, now we know. Tilt that around the place because we could do that. We should have plenty of paint. Oh, it's not hidden. Oh, I probably should have put a base coat down there. Oh yeah, that's going to struggle a bit trying to get over that. Let's try and get some extra colors here. I'm going to use more of this. I think that'll look maybe a little bit like distant mountains, let's hope. And maybe even some more black in here. On the bottom. But we have to smoosh that in a bit before we do any tilting with that. I'm gonna have to research those shovel pours more. I didn't quite do what I wanted to do. Not a huge deal, not like oh my god, but you know, I probably should have looked into it a little more carefully. Okay, so maybe a little bit oh my god. Some more of that, some kind of just going to go over this with the stick since it didn't quite do what I thought it was going to do. And then we'll do some tilting with it. Got plenty of paint here to work with. Still have a little bit of cook on there. Maybe we get some distant mountainy looking things. bottom in there. Come up a little bit on this, I think. I like it being mostly sky, but we can have a little bit more not sky. Oh, that's starting to be interesting, isn't it? Look at that. That's starting to be fascinating looking. It's not just me, right? That's interesting. This is a little like, I'd like that to be not so sharp. Oh, more green on there. I'll leave that there for the moment. I like a little bit off here of this this color here. Oh, actually, we've got plenty down here. Start seeing that. Let's make some extra mountains over here, I think, behind these other ones. I added a few more images for jigsaw puzzles in my library on Infinite. I'm just going to move this way because I'm kind of liking it, this upper part. The lower part not so happy with. Look at the actual lower. Cover this canvas. I'm sure down here near the bottom, as often happens, the paint got a little weakened. It doesn't quite flow all the way over there the way I'd like to see it. So I'm just going to add a little more oomph to it. Move it along there. Let's put it here. Like that. Looks like a little ridge or something there. Well, there are a couple air bubbles. I thought maybe I could blow it out. Weird yellow dot. Let's get rid of that. Weird yellow dot thing. I'm not sure about this center area, but I kind of like that. I wonder if we could put like a lake or something in there with those background colors. Overall, though, I am kind of liking that. What have we got here? Oh, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see if we can get over to them now. That's the challenge there. Move that to one side, and I might be able to move this back down. Okay. Now, I want to add a lake-like thing. What I probably want to do is get some paint on here, sort of slide it in there. That's what I'm thinking. If I can get any paint off here. There's plenty here. There, you can just get in there again. What I'd like to do, I think, is in the center, put like a sort of lake or something in there. Let's see if we can do that this way. Not sure we can, but I'm going to try it. Didn't quite go in the way I thought, but it did get in there. Let's see here. It sort of did what I wanted, but not exactly. It down way lower than I thought it was going to. Let's see if we can move it across a little bit. So what I wanted to do is move on a little lake here. A little further. Could probably just pour some more out there. It's just as well as anything else. I kind of like that weird way it did that on the edge. I'm okay with that. I think I'd like to make that a little straighter, but it might be nicer if it's not straight. So now I have to think. Move that. No, that's there. Okay, where do we put the tiny swiper thing? Just have it. I put it down somewhere. Okay, not sure where. That's okay. We won't get bogged down in the details of where that's located. We'll try and just press on. Move this down further. So that could be over there like that. That could work. That can happen, those sort of things. Go a little nutso if we're not careful. Let's see here. It's a slightly bigger one than what I wanted, but still might be. I haven't used any of this in here. There's some weirdest air bubbles here. Let me see if I can pop them with a stick. There's two of them, and just side by side, sort of sitting there weirdly. Okay. I don't like the idea. It's almost like there's a waterfall way back here. Create that. I'm sure I'm good at job by doing that. I'm trying to fix that a little bit. I like the idea of it. I'm not sure I pulled that off exactly. Let's take it back out if it's not working. That's okay, I guess. Because that's way off in the distance. We gotta travel quite a bit here to get to the mainland over here. Oh, there's that little guy. Good. This part I'm okay with. Those look like a foreground that I'm thinking you could put trees on there. But I'd like to do something on this in-between ground. Get some other colors in there. Got lots of this green paint left for some reason. I didn't use that much of this. I think I quit pouring when I thought I had enough paint on the canvas, so it left some in this little shovelly thing. I could put it on a smaller shovelly thing, like a spoon or something. I know me, I will use anything I got I will use. See if we can blow on that a little bit. Yeah, it's looking more interesting to me. That's what I live for, is to make it look more interesting to me. This part's still a little funky. Not sure about that. I like the idea of the separation of the colors. That part, that aspect of it works for me. I'm just not sure how well it's pulling it off. Kind of like that there. Sticks out there. Like that there, like some sort of big rock thing. So much like that. Actually, I think I'm going to, I know, now that I've done all that, I think I might change my mind a little bit on this water and have it go back almost like a little canyon back to that waterfall. Do we have enough of that paint to pull that off? I do. Yeah, I'm not doing too much while I have this lifted. I'm almost out of this paint. Might need to get some more light colored paint and do that. I wonder if we want to do like a little like the kind of along in there, sort of join this up with that. I was thinking at first that waterfall was too far. Oh hey! Oh, of course, yes. I thought you might be at work or something, Dan. But you know, I'm trying to beat the heat out here and come out nice and early and do the pouring part, and then maybe come out later and do some regular painting is what I was thinking I'd do. Join that to that. It's making any sense to anybody but me. I kind of want to look like that was going back in the distance to this and ending up kind of where that waterfall ends up. I suppose that could happen. Of course, anything can happen, right? I mean, anything's possible. The way that goes. That should do something different, but I'm not sure what I think it should do. I should probably think about it and not just bang things in on it till I figure it out. I'm thinking if that sort of devolved into more like a mist sort of thing behind this layer. Make sure that it doesn't look like water, it's more like mist. And it did something a little different than what I thought I was doing. Change that a bit. But do we like the way I changed it? That's the question. Not whether or not I changed it. That I did that. Okay, well that could be layers of mist, but that still doesn't look quite right where those join now. I feel like it's getting there. It'll just be the paint fumes time. So let me get a little more of these brighter colors back on. So it's really hard to change that. Do a little bit of pure white. put some of this back up here. Let's see. Foregrounds. Yeah, almost like a little rock formation thing. What happened there? There we go. Something happened there. Sure. I'm just not sure about that part of it. See what this will do naturally with this thing. I want to move those hills too much, which is mostly what's happening. I think what I'd like to do is this could be way off in the distance, that part of it, but it's not quite meshing right. What I want to do is make this rock look like it's way in front of that. But that canyon's way off in the distance. Of course, some of that will do with foliage. Looks like we've got some big boulders in front. Look, that does look like it's a little bit behind there. And I said some of that'll be the way we do trees and stuff. I don't know. Right now it looks like that's, like I said, like rocks, but if we wanted to make it look like an actual foreground, we could smooth those out a little bit. Pour some of this. Can you soak it up the corner? Not really. I'm using that up. Smooth that out even more of a foreground area. Move that a little higher. Moving that sort of through the frosting there. Make that kind of more like up like that. Looks a little more like a foreground. I forgot I had all that white paint in there too. I could have used if I needed more white paint. Black in there I kind of used, and just we'll use that. Get it up there. And that looks a little bit more like a foreground. We could add things to this later, you know, things. Okay, well, I think I'll leave it there. I'm going to try and bring it down a little bit. It got a little bit distorted from trying different things, so I'm just going to try and bring these mountains down a little bit from on top. They kind of got squished up a little bit. Oh, that's better, yeah. Spreading that out a little more. That ended up a little better. This area now got a little weird, but in a way that I think might have improved it. I'm discouraged. Oh, I did. It was, sometimes those initial pours do go pretty quickly. It's all the messing around with it. Just getting the paint on it doesn't take so long. Yeah, this is a pretty good experiment. Not displeased with this. Let me put it aside, and then I will think about my lunch. Get that nice and level. That's level. Oh, that one didn't look so level. Okay, hang on a second. I did make it down to the lake today with my meditation cushion. So that was nice. Hang on myself. Well, that's okay. I'll go clean up. Put these over to one side. Where did I put those other ones? I had some other ones sitting here right there. Put those in my to be cleaned pile. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining me. Like I said, I may be back this afternoon. We'll see how it goes. And till next time. Bye-bye.